Verse number 44. This woman, she came behind Jesus. I want you to notice her posture. She's behind him and she touched the border of his garments, and immediately her issue of blood staunched, or it dried up, or it stopped. Principle number 1 tonight. In order for you to display that you have faith, it does not require you to get the attention of people that are around you. But all it takes is for you to believe deep down within the panoply of your heart that I can receive what I broke out of my house to get. This woman came from behind. Matter of fact, I believe it was her intentions not to be recognized by anybody. Now you would think after all she'd been through, when she laid eyes on him, she probably would have bull rushed Jesus. But here this woman is desperate, when she was able to get what she needed discreetly, and not by touching Jesus, but she touched something that touched Jesus. My principle number two, faith does not require a physical touch. I believe in prayer lines. I believe in anointing my head with oil, as David says, and my cup runneth over. I believe in stirring up the gift of God that is in you by the putting on of hands of the presbyteries. But I also believe that where 2 or more are agreeing as touching, which means you are not touching, your agreement is so solid that it's just as good as you touching. Faith did not require physical touch, but what it required is that something in her touched the something in him. The third thing that I want to illuminate to you, verse 46, Jesus said, somebody have touched me, for I perceive that virtue is gone out of me. So the indication how Jesus was able to identify that somebody touched him is the fact that something had gone out of Jesus. I want to ask you, ladies and gentlemen, friends, brothers and sisters, is your faith strong enough to the point where you're snatching what you need out of Jesus? That you are getting his attention, not by just yelling and hollering and screaming, not just by what you're doing physically, by jumping and shouting, but does your faith snatch what you need out of Jesus? He confessed it. He said, something has left up out of me. I perceive that virtue has gone up out of me. And I'm not talking about all of these people that's pulling on my clothes, but there's somebody that's pulling on healing virtue that's inside of me. Or the word virtue, rather, is translated from the Greek to describe acting power, something efficacious, something that's effective, something that's powerful, something that possesses healing attributes. He said, something left up out of me, and it left up out of me to go perform a job, to touch somebody, to heal, to deliver. Because clearly the only thing that mattered is the fact that this woman had enough faith, Lord have mercy, to pull power out of Jesus.